Hi, good evening, everyone. I hope you all are doing well and safe. Welcome to Unified Mentor. So, guys, we will be starting with this induction session for your skill plus project based virtual internship program in next 5 to 7 minutes. And in this induction session, basically, I'll be giving you a brief overview of the virtual internship program in which you have enrolled yourself with Unified Mentor. A brief overview as in this induction session, basically, I'll be telling you guys that what all things you have to do and you have to complete while being on this internship journey with Unified Mentor. So in this induction session, I'll be discussing in a very much detail in you with you guys that what all things you have to do and you have to complete while being on this internship program from the starting point to the end point. What is the procedure you guys have to follow for completing this virtual internship journey with Unified Mentor? So, in this induction session, basically, I'll be explaining you the process, the procedure you guys have to follow for completing this virtual internship program with Unified Mentor. I'll be explaining you guys that what all things you have to complete while being on this internship program. Number two, what is the procedure you guys have to follow for completing this internship journey with Unified Mentor? Okay, so we will be starting within 5 minutes. And if you have any of your friends who have either enrolled in the same program in which you guys have enrolled yourself or in any other program and their batch starting date is today, that is 5th of June. Kindly do let them know to join this induction session as soon as possible, because I have already mentioned this thing that in this induction session, basically I'll be explaining you guys that what all things you have to do and you have to complete while being on this internship journey with Unified Mentor. Okay, so basically I was telling you that what have to complete. I hope I'm to you guys. So basically, I was telling you that in this induction session, I'll be explaining you guys the procedure which you guys have to follow for completing this virtual internship journey with Unified Mentor. So if you have any of your friends who have either enrolled in the same program in which you guys have enrolled yourself or in any other program and their batch starting date is today, that is 5th of June, kindly do let them know to join this induction session as soon as possible so that they don't miss out on any important information that will be delivered in this induction session. Thank you so much, and we will be starting within 5 minutes. Good evening, everyone. I hope you all are doing well and safe. And also, I hope my screen is visible to everyone and I'm audible to everyone. You guys can raise your hands to let me know the same. Guys, please raise your hands to let me know if my screen is visible to everyone and my voice is audible to everyone. Please raise your hands to acknowledge the same. Okay, I can see out of 215 participants, only 140 participants are active. Guys, kindly raise your hands to acknowledge your presence. Okay, fine, guys. Thank you so much. You all can put down your hands now. And before moving on to the core part of this induct session, I would first like to introduce myself. So, guys, my name is Drishti Madan, and I am the HR manager here at Unified Mentor Private Limited. And as I already mentioned, that in this induction session, basically, I'll be giving you a brief overview of the procedure of the process you guys have to follow for completing this virtual internship journey with Unified Mentor. So, in this induction session, I'll be explaining you guys that what all things you have to do and you have to complete while being on this internship journey with Unified Mentor. What is the procedure you guys have to follow in order to complete this virtual internship program with Unified Mentor? So I'm here to help you and provide you all the information related to your virtual internship program, that is the information related to your project journey, the information related to your internship journey, and also your learning journey as well. So I'll be discussing all these aspects in this induction session, that what is the procedure you guys have to follow for completing your learning journey, your project journey, and also your internship journey. So basically, we will be discussing all the information you need to have to basically complete this virtual internship program with Unified Mentor. So guys, we will be moving towards the agenda of this session in two parts. In the very first part, I'll be explaining you guys the procedure, the process you guys have to follow for completing this virtual internship program with Unified Mentor. That is in the very first part of this induction session. I will be explaining you guys that what all things you have to do and you have to complete while being on this internship journey with Unified Mentor. And then in the second part, we will be having a Q&A session where I'll be solving all of your doubts and queries. So guys, there is a Q&A option in the activities portion of this Google Meet. I'll be turning on that option for you guys, where you guys can drop your queries, whatever issues, whatever concerns you are having, and I'll be answering them one by one. But I hope the agenda for today's session is clear to each one of you. I have already told you in the beginning in the of this induction session that this induction session is basically meant to provide you an overview of the procedure of the process you guys have to follow for completing this virtual internship program. What are the things you have to keep in your mind while being on this internship journey with Unified Mentor? And in the very first part of this induction session, I'll be explaining you guys the procedure, the process for completing this virtual internship journey with Unified Mentor. And then in the second part, we will be having a Q&A session where I'll be solving all of your doubts and queries. There is a Q&A option in the activities portion of this Google Meet. I'll be turning on that option for you guys, where you guys can drop your queries, whatever issues, whatever concerns you are having, and I'll be answering them one by one. I hope the agenda for today's session is clear to each one of you. You guys can raise your hands to let me know the same. Guys, please raise your hands to let me know if the agenda for today's session is clear to each one of you. Okay, guys, thank you so much. You all can put down your hands now. And before moving on to the core part of this induction session, I would first like to give you a brief overview about the company's profile, that is Unified Mentor Private Limited. Okay, firstly, I'll be telling you about the company's profile, and also will be explaining you the vision and mission of the company. And then we will be starting with the the procedure you guys have to follow for completing this journey with Unified Mentor. Okay, so just a second, I'll be moving on to another tab. Okay, guys, I hope my screen is visible to each one of you. Okay, so welcome to Unified Mentors Skill Plus Project Based Virtual Internship Program. Okay, starting with the introduction about Unified Mentor. So welcome to Unified Mentor, your pathway to lifelong excellence. So guys, Unified Mentor Private Limited is basically an edtech platform where we offer the students with different types of online certification courses and internship opportunities in different technical domains like data science, data analytics, machine learning, web development, digital marketing, UI, UX, cybersecurity, in all these domains. So, Unified Mentor is a leading global organization offering a wide range of online certification courses and internship opportunities in different technical domains like data science, data analytics, machine learning, web development, digital marketing, and UI, UX, and cybersecurity as well. Our mission is simple yet powerful to enhance the employability through personalized skill development programs. So, guys, our major emphasis is on the skill development. So basically, we are an edtech platform where we offer the students with different types of certification programs and also the internship programs in different technical domains, as I already mentioned. So guys, here the major objective of Unified Mentor is to basically help the students who are enrolling themselves in different programs with Unified Mentor gain all those practical skills which will help them in their future career prospects. So here at Unified Mentor, we are not just providing or selling the courses and programs to the students. Basically, we are helping the students making informed career decisions with the major emphasis on the skill development part. And also, one of the major objective of Unified Mentor is to bridge the gap between the academic learnings of the students and the industrial requirements. Because whatever programs, whatever courses, whatever projects, whatever things like we are providing to the students as a part of the program in which they are enrolling themselves in Unified Mentor, all of these things are designed according to the industrial requirements, according to the industrial needs. So with this, we just want to bridge the gap between the academic learnings of the students and the industrial requirements. So I hope the vision and mission of the company and a brief overview about the company's profile is clear to each one of you. Now moving ahead, like before starting with the journey, with the explanation of the process you guys have to follow for completing this virtual internship program with Unified Mentor, I just want to give you a glimpse of how the journey will go ahead and what is the process, how it is basically designed for you guys. Okay, so guys, your journey with Unified Mentor, no matter in whatever domain you guys have enrolled yourself with Unified Mentor, be it the data science domain, data analytics domain, machine learning domain, web development, UI, UX, cybersecurity, finance analyst, business analyst, any domain, be it any domain, guys, basically, the process, the journey of your program with Unified Mentor is basically divided into two different parts. One is your learning journey and second one is your project journey. Okay, so basically it is divided into two different parts. One is your learning journey and second one is your project journey. Okay, so your journey with Unified Mentor, for any of the domain you have enrolled yourself with Unified Mentor, basically it is divided into two different parts. One is your learning journey and second one is your project journey. So very firstly, we will be discussing the learning journey with like what is the process you have to follow for completing your learning journey with Unified Mentor, and then I'll be moving ahead to the project journey. Like once you are done with your learning part, what is the procedure, what is the process you guys have to follow for the completion of your projects, for the project journey. Okay, I hope it is clear to each one of you, like how the process will go ahead and how your journey with Unified Mentor is basically divided into two different parts. The very first part is your learning journey and second one is your project journey. Guys, please raise your hands to let me know the same, like whatever I have explained you guys till now, that how the basically journey will go ahead and how it is divided into two different parts. I hope it is clear to you, so that firstly I can start with the very first part, that is related to your learning journey, that what is the procedure you guys have to follow for completing your learning journey with Unified Mentor. Okay, so now let's start with the same. Okay, so guys, before moving ahead, like I just want to give you an overview that basically whatever we have discussed till now, like I gave you a brief introduction about the company's profile and also told you regarding the major objectives, and also I told you that what will be the agenda for today's session. Now moving ahead, so guys, basically as I already mentioned, that your journey with Unified Mentor is basically divided into two different parts. One is your learning journey and second one is your project journey. So firstly, we will be discussing your learning journey with Unified Mentor, and then we will be moving ahead to the project journey. Okay, now like for both of these journeys, which you will be completing with Unified Mentor as a part of the program in which you have enrolled yourself with Unified Mentor, I just want to give you a disclaimer here before starting with your learning journey. That is like, no matter in whatever domain you guys have enrolled yourself with Unified Mentor, the same procedure will be followed for each and every domain. Whatever procedure I'll be explaining you guys in this induction session, you guys have to follow the same procedure for whatever domain you guys have registered yourself with Unified Mentor. Guys, at the end of this induction session, please don't confuse yourself by saying that ma'am only explained the process related to one particular domain. Guys, due to this time restriction, I will not be able to explain the process for each and every domain, and also the process which I'll be explaining you guys in this induction session, it is the same for each and every domain. So you guys have to follow the same process. I hope it is clear to each one of you. Now, moving ahead, starting with the very first part of your journey with Unified Mentor, that is related to your learning journey. Okay, firstly, I just want to give you a glimpse that once you enroll yourself with Unified Mentor, in any program, be it the data science program, be it the data analytics program, be it the machine learning program, web development program, digital marketing program, UI UX program, on the very next day, once the enrollment has been completed from your side in any program, on the very next day, you will be receiving a verification call from Unified Mentor support team, where our support team will be basically verifying some of your basic details. So once you have completed your enrollment with Unified Mentor in any program, on the very next day, you will be receiving a verification call from Unified Mentor support team, where our support team will be verifying some of your basic details. That is your name, your email, your batch starting date, the domain in which you have registered with Unified Mentor, the duration of the internship program, and also the number of projects you will be working on during your internship program. So basically, once you have completed your enrollment with Unified Mentor in any program, you will be receiving a verification call from Unified Mentor support team, where our support team will be basically verifying some of your basic details, that is your name, your email, your batch starting date, the domain in which you have registered with Unified Mentor, the duration of the internship program, and also the number of projects you will be working on during your internship program. Once all these details are verified, on the very next day, you will be receiving a document, that is your offer letter, on your registered mail ID. So once all the details are verified from our support team, okay, on the very next day, you will be receiving a document, that is your offer letter, on your registered mail ID. Now, what is this offer letter, guys? So this of you guys can put down your hands now. So basically, what is this offer letter? This offer letter is basically a document which includes all the basic details regarding your internship program. So once all the details have been verified in the verification call, on the very next day, you will be receiving a document, that is your offer letter, on your registered mail ID. Now, what is this offer letter? This offer letter is basically a document which includes all the basic details regarding your internship program. That is your name, your batch starting date, the domain in which you have enrolled with Unified Mentor, the duration of the internship program, and also an UNID, which is a unique ID, which is mentioned on the top right corner of your offer letter. So those participants who have received their offer letters, you guys can open your offer letters and you guys can see that on the top right corner of your offer letter, there is an UNID given. And you guys have to remember this UNID, since this UNID will be used on a lot of places while being on this internship program. So basically, once you have completed your enrollment with Unified Mentor, the very first thing is that you will be receiving a verification call from Unified Mentor support team, where our support team will be verifying some of your basic details. Once all these details are verified, you will be receiving a document, that is your offer letter, on your registered mail ID, which includes all the basic details regarding your internship program. Now, those students who haven't received their offer letters till now and their batch starting date is today, that is 5th of June, what you guys can do, you guys can check your spam or junk folder once, because sometimes what happens, the mail gets missed and it goes into the spam or junk folder of your mailbox. So those candidates who haven't received their offer letter yet and their batch starting date is today, you guys can check your spam or junk folder once. And if you haven't still received the same, even in your spam or junk folder, so what you guys can do, at the end of this induction session, I'll be giving you the contact details of our customer support team. You guys can connect with them and they will be helping you at the earliest. I hope it is clear to each one of you. Like, I hope the process which is being followed once you complete your enrollment with Unified Mentor in any program, I hope it is clear to each one of you. You guys can raise your hands to acknowledge the same, so that I can move ahead to the next part. Like basically starting with the learning portal access, like how you have to log in into the portal, this learning portal, how the learning modules will be visible to you, how you have to go through the same, everything. Okay, guys, thank you so much. You all can put down your hands now. Just a second. Okay, guys, so now moving ahead on your batch starting date, like for whatever domain you guys have registered yourself with Unified Mentor, you will be getting this kind of email from Unified Mentor site for the learning portal access or the learning management system. Guys, what is this learning portal access? So this learning portal access is a platform where all of your learning modules are available, which you will be going through as a part of your learning journey. And then based on the basically concepts and the aspects you will be learning during your training or learning part, you will be applying those aspects to your projects on which you will be working as a part of your internship journey or your project journey. So guys, on your batch starting date for whatever domain you guys have registered yourself with Unified Mentor, you will be getting this kind of email from Unified Mentor site for the learning portal access. And this mail will look something like this. Welcome. Now access all of your learning content from anywhere and across any device. These are your login details. This is the web address. This is the username and this is the password. Thank you for joining, and we hope you have a happy time learning. In case of any doubts and queries, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at hello@unifiedmentor.com. So you will be getting this kind of email from Unified Mentor site for the learning portal access. So what is the next process? The next process is to basically log in into this learning portal. Now guys, before we move ahead to the next step where I'll tell you that how you have to log in into this learning portal, I just want to let you know guys that those students whose batch starting date is today, that is 5th of June, and they haven't received their learning portal access or offer letters till now, so you guys can basically check your spam or junk folder once, because what happens, sometimes the mail gets missed and it goes into the spam or junk folder of your mailbox. And if it's still not there, if it is still not there, then at the end of this induction session, I'll be giving you the contact details of our customer support team. You guys can connect with them and they will be helping you at the earliest with whatever issue or concern you are having. Now, basically, for logging in into this learning portal, the process is very much simple. It is like you just have to click onto this web address, like that is unifiedmentor.graphy.com. Okay, just click onto this web address and then you will be redirected to this kind of landing page, that is Learn with Unified Mentor. Join an exclusive members only community, get high quality structured courses, memberships, and much more. Then what is the next step? The next step is basically how you have to log in into this learning portal. Okay, how you will be logging in into this learning portal. So guys, for logging in into this learning portal, the process is very much simple. I hope here you can see on the top right corner of the screen there is a login button available. Okay, you can see here on the top right corner of the screen there is a login button available. Once you click onto this login button, here you can see this kind of login page will come in front of you, where you will be asked to basically log in into your account. Okay, log in into your learning portal access. So I hope the process till now is clear to each one of you. It is very much simple. You will be getting an email from our side for the learning portal access on your batch starting date. Okay, and in that mail itself, there is a link for the basically a web address is given for the learning portal access or the LMS. You just have to click onto the same, and once you are redirected to the landing page, you will be basically first asked to log in into this learning portal. Okay, so how you will be logging in into this learning portal? It is very much simple. For logging in into this learning portal, you just have to basically like for logging into this learning portal, you simply have to click onto this login button, which is available on the top right corner of the screen. And apart from that, what is the next process? So guys, for logging in into this learning portal, you have two options with you. Okay, so for logging in into this learning portal, you are having two options with you. The very first option is that either you can log in with the credentials which are given to you from our side on your mail. With the username and password, you can log in. Okay, so either you can log in with the credentials, okay, which are shared to you from our side on your mail for the learning portal access, the username and password, or you can continue with Google as well if it is the same mail ID which you have used for registering with Unified Mentor, and that same mail ID is basically connected with your Google account. It totally depends on you. It is totally your choice that with what option you want to go ahead for logging in into this learning portal. But for logging in into this learning portal, you have two options with you. Either you can log in with the credentials which are shared to you from our side on your mail, or you can continue with Google as well if it is the same mail ID which you have used for registering with Unified Mentor, and the same mail ID is basically connected with your Google account. You can go ahead with any of these two options, but here I'll be continuing with Google. You can also continue with the credentials which are shared to you from our side on your mail. It totally depends on you. So like since I have continued with Google, okay, so once I'm successfully logged in into this learning portal, here you can see the landing page of the Unified Mentors learning portal or the learning management system will be visible to you. Okay, now what is the next process? What is the next step? Okay, so guys, for the next step, what you have to do, like for the program, and I hope guys, you guys are having a pen and a paper with you where you are noting down or jotting down all the important pointers which we are discussing in today's induction session, because this is the foundation of your journey with Unified Mentor. This is the process which you guys have to follow for completing your internship program. So I hope you are noting down the important pointers. And also guys, you will be getting a recorded video of this session, so don't worry regarding the same. Okay, the recorded video of this session will be shared with you, don't worry. Okay, now moving ahead, like for the program in which you have enrolled yourself with Unified Mentor, okay, what you have to do, like it can be any program. It can be the data science, data analytics, machine learning, web development, digital marketing, UI UX. It can be any program. So for the program in which you guys have enrolled yourself with Unified Mentor, what you have to do, you just have to go onto this My Dashboard option, which is available on the top right corner of the screen. You just have to click onto the same in this My Dashboard option. Okay, and after that you will be redirected to this kind of landing page. And here you can see in the active courses section, the program in which you have enrolled yourself with Unified Mentor. Okay, in the active courses section, basically the program in which you have enrolled yourself with Unified Mentor will be visible to you. It can be data science, data analytics, machine learning, web development, digital marketing, UI UX, cyber security. Like it can be any program. Like in your case, it can be web development, it can be digital marketing, it can be any program. Okay, so the program in which you have enrolled yourself with Unified Mentor will be visible to you in the active courses section. Also guys, make sure that basically keep this thing in mind that you like whatever process I'm discussing in today's session, it is the same for each and every domain. Okay, so here the program will be visible to you in which you have enrolled yourself with Unified Mentor. Then in the webinar section, for example, if Unified Mentor is arranging any webinars for you guys, so here in the webinar section you will be getting notified. Then apart from that, there is a community section as well that is available in this learning portal only, or this learning management system only. So basically in this community section, like All of the important updates regarding your internship program will be shared with you from our side in this community section, regarding the upcoming sessions, the upcoming doubt sessions, what all important information you have to keep in your mind. So here in the community section, you will be getting notified from our team regarding all the important information regarding your internship program. And also, the students who have received their offer letters, you guys can check the mail in which you have received the attached offer letter. In that mail itself, there is a WhatsApp community channel link available. Okay, so you guys can join that WhatsApp community channel as soon as possible, because our team will be posting all of the important updates regarding your internship program in that WhatsApp community channel itself. Okay, so make sure you're joining that WhatsApp community channel as soon as possible, so that you guys are not missing out on any important updates that will be posted by our team in that WhatsApp community channel. So make sure you are joining it at the earliest. Okay, so in the mail in which you have received the attached offer letter, in that mail itself there is a WhatsApp community channel link available. Make sure you are joining that WhatsApp community channel as soon as possible, so that you guys are not missing out on all the important information and the pointers our team will be sharing with you for the purpose of the journey in which you have enrolled yourself with Unified Mentor. Now, for the program in which you have enrolled yourself with Unified Mentor, it will be visible to you in the active courses section. Okay, so basically once you click on this program, like in my case it is the data analyst program, but in your case it can be data science, machine learning, web development, digital marketing, UI, UX, cybersecurity. It can be any program, right? So what I'll be doing, just have to, basically what you guys will do, you will just click on to this basically program, and here you can see that on the left hand side of my screen these learning modules are given. I hope my screen is visible to each one of you, and you guys are able to see that on the left hand side of my screen these learning modules are given. So guys, these learning modules are for your helping purpose, and you guys have to go through them one by one in order to complete your learning journey first with Unified Mentor. As I already mentioned that your journey with Unified Mentor is basically divided into two different parts. One is your learning journey and second one is your project journey. Okay, so basically, in order to complete your learning journey, here you can see on the left hand side of my screen a number of learning modules are given, and you guys have to go through these learning modules one by one in order to complete your learning journey. Okay, you guys have to go through these learning modules one by one in order to complete your learning journey with Unified Mentor. And the very first learning module, that is the Introduction to Data Analyst, has been unlocked for you guys. And these learning modules will get unlocked on a daily basis. That is, one learning module will get unlocked on a daily basis, and you people will get an email regarding the same, that your next learning module has been unlocked. And these learning modules are basically designed to help you guys complete your learning journey, basically build a strong foundation regarding the concepts and the aspects regarding this particular domain. Okay, so the very first learning module has already been unlocked for you guys. Okay, and also I want to share with you guys a few pointers, okay, which you have to keep in your mind when you are going through your learning journey. Number one, the learning modules will get unlocked on a daily basis, and you people will get an email regarding the same when your next learning module will get unlocked. So basically, one learning module will get unlocked on a daily basis. Then secondly, the next learning module will only get unlocked if you have completed the previous learning module. The next learning module will not get unlocked if you haven't completed the previous learning module. So kindly keep this thing in mind. So the next learning module will only get unlocked if you have completed the previous learning module. Apart from that, also we will be tracking your progress throughout your learning journey with Unified Mentor. Here you can see there is a basically section which is basically the progress section, which is showing that 2% completed in 42 minutes. So guys, we will be tracking your progress throughout your learning journey, and guys, your 100% course completion is required, okay, for basically getting your certification, for becoming eligible for the stipend payout, and also for your letter of recommendation. Basically, for everything, your 100% course completion is required. Okay, so make sure you are going through your learning modules fully, and also your progress will not be recorded here if you are basically simply skipping the learning modules, or you are watching them or going through them by watching them on a fast forward mode. Your progress will not be recorded here. So your 100% course completion is required in order to complete your learning journey, your in order to complete your learning journey, in order to get a certified, and in order to get your certification, become eligible for the stipend payout, and also basically you're getting your LOR and everything. Okay, so you are not allowed to skip the learning modules or simply go through them by basically watching them on a fast forward mode. It is not generally not allowed. Okay, so kindly keep this thing in mind, and the next learning module will only get unlocked if you have completed the previous learning module. The next learning module will not get unlocked until or unless you haven't completed the previous learning module. So kindly keep this thing in mind, and we will be tracking your progress throughout your learning journey with Unified Mentor. So I hope it is clear to each one of you. Apart from that, also I want to discuss one more thing with you. Okay, so basically here in the learning portal section itself, like in the learning platform, in the learning management system itself, here you can see that there is a small chat box given. Okay, here you can see there is a small chat box given. So basically, guys, this is a support chatbot, and during your learning journey with Unified Mentor, in case if you face any difficulty, any doubt you are having, any issue or concerns you are having, what you guys can do, you guys can simply share your concern in this support chatbot, and it will be providing you with the best resolution or the answers. So guys, for example, once you have enrolled with Unified Mentors, sometimes it happens you are not able to log in into the project portal. You are facing some technical issues. You are not able to understand any concept or any aspect into the in the these learning modules. Okay, you are stuck somewhere in your project journey, or apart from that, for example, if you need like some support or assistance related to the documentation part, if you are unable to select the projects, if you are unable to submit the projects, okay, like if you are facing any glitch in the learning module section part, you are not able to basically track your progress, okay, and also regarding the certification, regarding the LOR, if you want to basically discuss something related to assignments, related to offer letter, certificate, like related to anything, like it can be related to any aspect of your journey with Unified Mentor, your learning journey or project journey. It can be anything. You guys can drop your query or whatever issue you are having here in this support chatbot, and it will be giving you with the best resolution. And in case if you are not satisfied with whatever solution this support chatbot has provided you with in regards to whatever concern you are having, you are free to connect with our customer support team, and they will be helping you at the earliest with whatever issue or whatever concern you are having. Okay, guys. So I hope I am clear with this, like regarding the procedure which you guys have to follow for completing your learning journey with Unified Mentor. I hope it is clear to each one of you. Please raise your hands to let me know the same, whether the procedure or the process you guys have to follow for completing your learning journey with Unified Mentor. Is it clear to each one of you? Please raise your hands to let me know the same. And then I'll be moving on to the next part of your journey with Unified Mentor, that is related to your project journey. Okay, guys, thank you so much. You all can put down your hands now. And now we will be moving forward to the procedure you guys have to follow for completing your your project journey with Unified Mentor. So, guys, once you are done with your learning journey with Unified Mentor and you have successfully completed the learning modules and you have built a strong foundation regarding the concepts and the aspects you will be basically following for completing your project journey with Unified Mentor, then comes the project journey. Then comes the part where you will be working on some capstone and real-time industrial projects to apply whatever skills and whatever concepts you have worked on basically during your learning journey, or whatever skills you have learned during your learning journey during the training program. Okay, so for that, guys, we have basically what basically I just want to give you a glimpse first. So basically we are in a tie-up with different companies, both big and startup companies, and we are getting multiple projects from them. And then we need to finalize that which student will be working on which project depending upon their domain and their subdomain here stands for the area of interest, and also depending upon the selection of the project which the student has selected, okay, as a part of their project journey on which they will be working on. Okay, the project will be assigned to them on the project portal. So that's why we have curated a separate project portal for you guys, where you will be assigned with the project on the project portal itself, and then you will be submitting the project also on the project portal only. I hope it is clear to each one of you regarding the project journey, like how it will go ahead. So basically we are in a tie-up with different companies, and from those companies we are getting multiple projects on a daily basis. Okay, both big companies and startup companies, and we are getting multiple projects from them. Okay, and then we need to decide that which student will be working on which project depending upon their domain and subdomain selection and the selection of the project. And then the project will be assigned to them depending upon the availability on the project portal itself. So now let's firstly start with the very first step, that is how you will be logging in into the project portal. Okay, so how you will be logging in into the project portal. Let's first start with the same. Okay, that how you will log in into the project portal. So guys, for logging in into this project portal, the process is very much simple. What you have to do, I hope you are familiar with this website. This is the official website of Unified Mentor Private Limited. And for basically logging in into this project portal, what you have to do, here you can see on the very first web page of Unified Mentors official website, there is a login button available, which is available on the top right corner of the screen. Here you can see one login button is available, which is available on the top right corner of the screen. Okay, so basically what you have to do, like underneath the login option, there are like two options available. One is the learning portal and second one is the project portal. So for the learning portal, guys, we have already discussed the entire procedure, right? Like how you will be going through your learning modules, what is the process you have to follow for completing your learning modules, everything, right? We have already discussed the entire process, but now we will be moving ahead to the project journey. So what you have to do basically for logging in into this project portal, it is very much simple. Like on our company's official website, underneath the login option itself, there are two options available. One is the learning journey and second one is the project journey. Okay, so what you have to do, you simply have to basically click onto this project journey. Okay, and then one sign up page will come in front of you where you will be asked to share your details and firstly sign up into this project portal. Okay, so one sign up page will come in front of you where you will be asked to basically sign up into this project portal. Okay, and then basically share your information here and sign up into this project portal. Now you might be having this thing in your mind that how I will be signing up into this project portal. What is the basically step, what is the procedure for signing up into this project portal? So guys, it is very much simple. For signing up into this project portal, what you guys have to do, like on your mail, I mentioned that you will be getting credentials for the learning portal access on your batch starting date, right? The credentials which are shared to you from our side on your mail for the learning portal access. So for basically signing up into this project portal, you have to use the same credentials which are shared to you from our side on your mail. So basically, for signing up into the project portal, you have to use the same credentials which are shared to you from our side on your mail for signing up into the project portal. It is totally basically available in the mail in which you have basically received the login credentials for logging in into the learning portal. So guys, the same credentials you have to use for signing up into the project portal. Here you have to use the same credentials for signing up into this project portal. Simply you have to enter your name here, then the email address and password. So for the email address and password, you have to use the same credentials which are shared to you from our side on your mail. So for the username and password, you have to use the same credentials. Then you will be clicking onto the sign up button. Once you click onto the sign up button, then a login page will come in front of you. Then also for the login page, like for the login details, you have to fill in the same details which are shared to you from our side on your mail. This username and password, you have to use the same credentials. I hope it is clear to you that how you will be basically signing up and logging into the project portal. It is very much simple. On the company's website, there is a login, like a login option available. Underneath the login option, there are two options available. One is the learning portal and second one is the project portal. You simply have to click onto this project portal, okay? And once you click onto this project portal, okay, you will be basically redirected to this kind of sign up page where you just have to drop your details. Like in the details section, you just have to mention the credentials which are shared to you from our side on your mail. I hope it is clear to you. Like I'll play a short video in front of you, and with the help of this video, you will be able to analyze that how you have to basically sign up and log in into this project portal. Okay, just a second. I'll be playing this video in front of you, this short video in front of you. Okay guys, so this is how the sign up page will come in front of you once you click onto the login option on the website and click onto the project portal option. This is how the sign up page will come in front of you, where you will be first asked to enter your name. Okay, once you have entered your name, then you will be basically entering your email address and password. And for the email address and password, you have to basically use the same credentials which are shared to you from our side on your mail for your learning portal. You have to use these credentials, okay, which are shared to you from our side on your mail. And then you will be clicking onto the sign up page. Okay, then you will be clicking onto the sign up option after filling in your details, that is your email address and password. And once you have successfully filled in your email address and password and you have signed up into this project portal, a login window will come in front of you where you will be asked to basically enter your username, your password, and then you will be clicking onto the login button. Okay, so for logging in into this project portal, you will be using the same credentials, the email address and password, and you will be logging in into this learning into this project portal. And once you have successfully logged in, okay, you will be asked to basically select your domain. Okay, this kind of pop-up will come in front of you where you will be asked to select your domain. Okay, this kind of pop-up will be visible to you on your screen once you have successfully signed up and logged in into the project portal. This kind of pop-up will come in front of you where you will be asked to select your domain. So you can select your domain from this drop-down menu. Okay, it can be data science, it can be data analytics, machine learning, web development, digital marketing, UI, UX, cybersecurity. Like Like it can be any domain. You just have to select the domain in which you guys have completed your registration and your enrollment with Unified Mentor. In your case, it can be data science, data analytics, and in my case, it can be web development. Like in whatever domain you guys have used, registered yourself with Unified Mentor, you will be selecting your domain here. Once you have selected your domain, okay, and you will be clicking on the submit button. The very next step is to basically select the projects. But before we move ahead to the selection of the projects part, I just want to ensure like the process, like whatever I have explained to you guys regarding the this uh, login and signing up into the project portal. I hope it is clear to you. Please raise your hands to let me know the same. Guys, please do let me know if the procedure which I have explained you guys till now regarding the project portal login and sign up and logging in, I hope it is clear to you. Please raise your hands to let me know the same. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Now I'll be moving ahead to the next step, which you have to follow for completing your project journey with Unified Mentor. So once you are successfully logged in into this project portal, okay, this is the very first page that will be visible to you. That is the dashboard section, where the projects that you are working on and that are assigned to you will be visible to you. Okay, so here is a note as well. Projects can be deleted from the submitted project section after submission, but only if the project status is marked as evaluation in progress. Once a project has been evaluated, it becomes logged and it cannot be deleted. Okay, fine. So guys, the very first step is basically you have to select the project on which you will be working on during your project journey with Unified Mentor. And before I start explaining you regarding that particular process, I just want to basically let you guys know that for this process, for this portal as well, the journey for this journey as well, basically the procedure you guys will be following for completing the project journey is the same for each and every domain, as I'll be discussing in today's session. Okay, so you guys have to follow the same procedure, the same process for completing this project journey with Unified Mentor. So what you have to do, it is very much simple. In the dashboard section, the project you will be working on will be visible to you. Okay, now what is the next step? So guys, the next step is to basically select the project on which you will be working on during your during your project journey with Unified Mentor. Okay, to select the project. So how you will be selecting the project? Here you can see on the right hand side, a start new project option is given. So once you click onto this start new project option, the domain is already pre-filled here, as I already told you in the video section, like in the video which I showed you, like in that, once you have successfully signed up and logged in into the project portal, one pop-up will come in front of you, okay, where you will be asked to select the domain in which you will be working, like the domain in which you have enrolled yourself with Unified Mentor. Okay, so your domain is already pre-filled here. It can be data science, it can be data analytics, it can be machine learning, web development, digital marketing, UI UX, it can be any domain. Now comes the subdomain part. So guys, the subdomain, so subdomain here stands for the area of interest, like in which area, in which subdomain you want to create your project. It totally depends on you. It is totally the discretion of the student that in which area they want to create the project. Your domain is already pre-filled here, okay, and then the subdomain. So in the subdomain part, you just have to select the subdomain or the area on which you will be working, in which you will be working on your project. So a list of a drop down menu will be available to you, okay, once you click onto the subdomain section, and the names of the subdomain available for the web development domain will be available to you. It can differ in your case, okay, it can be different according to the domain in which you have registered Unified Mentor. It can be different according to the same, okay. So basically the subdomain menu is given here and you guys can select your subdomain accordingly, okay. So here you can see there are a lot of subdomains available, like automotive and transportation, art and design, construction and labor, digital marketplace, e-commerce, edtech, finance, family and care management, healthcare, home services, housing and community platforms, hyperlocal media, migration and relocation, public safety, public service, real estate, religious services, social networking, school infrastructure, sports, tourism and travel system, everything. Like a lot of subdomains are available here, okay, and you guys can basically select the subdomain according to your choice, according to your according to like whatever, on what like in what area you have an interest and in what area you want to create your project, okay. For example, if I select art and design education, so here you can see 4 projects are available for the art and design education, that is art supply exchange and second-hand material marketplace, children creative art showcase and parent community portal, portfolio review and creative mentorship platform, student design, competition discovery and submission platform. So basically all these projects are available here, okay. Like the domain is already pre-filled from the subdomain, like you can select the subdomain from here, okay, and in the select project section, okay, the projects which are available for this particular domain and subdomain is also available. If I tell you about like other subdomains, like for example migration and relocation, so for this subdomain, like 4 projects are available: international student India arrival and statement guide portal, student city relocation and hostel discovery platform, migrant worker rights and legal aid access portal, intercity relocation guide and service connect platform. So from here you can select the project, okay. So this is the subdomain, and like you can select your subdomain according to your own choice. For example, I want to go ahead with hyperlocal media, so 4 projects are available: local business advertisement and community notice board portal, regional language content creator support portal, community radio and local news contribution portal. You can select your project accordingly. For example, if I go ahead with this regional language content creator support portal, and then I'll be clicking onto the add project section. Then once I click onto the add project part, okay, I think just a second, I'll be evaluated. Okay, this is already evaluated. Okay, so I hope you guys got to know that how you will be selecting the project. And once the project has been selected, here in the dashboard section itself, okay, a 2 hours time like timer will come in front of you, and within a 2 hours time period, the project will be assigned to you here in the dashboard section. I hope it is clear to you that how you will be selecting the project. It totally depends on you that on which subdomain you want to create your project. The list of the subdomains will be available to you. Then from the select project section, you can select the projects, okay? And also in the dashboard section, the project will be assigned to you. So I hope it is clear to each one of you, okay? And by clicking on the start new project option, you can basically select the projects. Okay, so I hope it is clear to you that how you have to select the projects. Please raise your hands to let me know the same. Guys, please raise your hands to let me know if the procedure which I have explained you guys for selection of the projects, I hope it is clear to you. And this is how the project will assign to you after a 2 hours time period. Okay, the timer option will come, and within like 2 hours time period, the project will be assigned to you here in the project section. This is how it will be assigned to you. Please raise your hands to let me know if the process is clear till now. Okay, guys, thank you so much. You guys can put down your hands now. And also, guys, depending upon your internship duration, you will be basically selecting the projects. So basically, if you have enrolled for a 1-month internship program, you will be working on one project. And for 2 months, 3 months, and 4 months, like if you have enrolled somewhere between 2 months, 3 months, or 4 months internship program, you will be working on 2 projects. And for 6 months internship program, you will be working on 3 to 4 projects. I hope it is clear to you. If you have enrolled for a 1-month internship program, you will be working on one project. For 2 months, 3 months, and 4 months internship program, you will be working on 2 projects. And for 6 months internship program, you will be working on 3 to 4 projects. I hope it is clear to each one of you. Now, moving ahead, there are a few more other options that are available here. But once the project has been assigned to you, you will be basically getting the project instructions as well here. Okay? You will be getting the project instructions, and then in the view details section, okay, in the view details section, you can just click on the same, and the documentation which is basically related to how you have to work on this particular project will be visible to you. Okay, that how you have to work on this particular project, it will be visible to you. Okay, so like this is a portfolio review and creative mentorship platform. This is the context of this particular project, and then this is the problem statement of the project. And after that, these are the primary objectives of this project. This is the secondary objectives of this project. This is the scope of the product, that is in scope and out scope. Okay. After that, these are the functional requirements of the project, and after that, these are the non-functional requirements of the project. And then this is the technology stack, which is the suggested technology stack, which you can use for creating this project: front end, back end, database, media storage, deployment. This is the user flow. Basically, this is the higher level user flow. Then the data requirements for this project. Then the key performance indicators for this project, the assumptions and constraints of this project, and the deliverables of this project, and the expected impact of this project, and the future enhancements that can be done in this project. And then the project guidelines and implementation notes. So basically, you can go through this project documentation, which will definitely help you in creating your project. Apart from that, one more option is given here, that is the calendar option. So guys, in this calendar option, you can maintain a complete, you can say, timeline of your project, which will also help you to complete your project effectively and both basically efficiently and according to the deadline which is given to you for the completion of your project. For example, you started with this project, that is visual language content creator support portal. Okay, and then on 8th of June, you worked on this particular aspect of your project. Then on 13th of June, you worked on this particular aspect of your project. On 18th of June, you worked on this particular aspect of your project. And on 25th, you completed this project, and then you started with your second project. So with the help of this basically calendar option, you can maintain a complete timeline of your project, which will definitely help you in creating the project according to the deadline which is given to you, and also basically it will help you to complete your project efficiently. So I hope it is clear to you. Okay, and apart from that also, like, there is a Kanban view also available, so where you can maintain a complete workflow of your project. Like in the to do task list, you can add the basically tasks related to your project which you will be working on. Then in the progress section, you can add the tasks related to your project which are currently in progress, and in the completed section, you can add the tasks related to your project which you have completed. Then there is a FAQ section available. So guys, for example, if you are facing any doubt, any query, any concern during your journey with Unified Mentor, so you can go through this FAQ section, the frequently asked question section, which is available on basically this project portal itself. So a few questions related to the offer letter aspect, the portal access aspect, the certificate aspect, and also the assignment aspect are available for you guys. Like related to offer letter, I have completed the registration. What is the next process? If related to portal access, I have taken the 3-month plan, but we only have 30 chapters. Why is that? Okay, if related to certificate, if I tell you when will I receive my certificate related to assignment, where should I submit my assignment, my submission link is not working, what should I do? So basically related to all these aspects, the FAQs will be available for you guys. Okay, apart from that, now coming on to the end part, where I let you know that how you have to basically submit the projects. Okay, so how you will be submitting the projects, but before that, I just want to ensure whatever information I have explained to you guys till now, I hope it is clear to each one of you. Please raise your hands to let me know the same. Okay guys, so basically I was telling you that how you will be submitting your project. So for the project submission, it is very much simple. Once you have created the project, what you have to do, you simply have to go onto the dashboard section. Okay, and then there is a submit project option available here for you guys in the dashboard section. Okay, there is a submit project option available for you guys in the dashboard section itself. And once you click onto this submit project basically option, okay, a project submission form will come in front of you. Okay, where you just have to submit these 4 URLs. One is the GitHub repository link, second one is the detailed project report link, third one is the project deployed link, and fourth one is the project feedback video link. Okay, so in the project submission form, you just have to submit these 4 URLs for the submission of your project, so that our team can evaluate your project, okay, and provide you the constructive and positive feedback related to your project journey with Unified Mentor, and also give you the project feedback rating out of 10. So this is the project submission form, where you have to submit these 4 URLs. One is the GitHub repository link, second one is the detailed project report link, third one is the project deployed link, and fourth is project feedback video link. So you have to enter the GitHub repository link of your project. You have to provide the detailed project link, report link explaining your project. Then you have to submit the project deployment link to demonstrate the working of your project. Then you will be adding the project feedback video link explaining your experience and learnings. And then you will be clicking on the submit URLs option. And then your, just a second. And then basically your submitted projects will be visible to you in this dashboard. Okay, here the submitted projects can be deleted only if the status is evaluation in progress. Once the evaluation is completed, the projects cannot be deleted. Okay, so here this yellow thing will be coming, that is the project is currently in evaluation. Okay, it is evaluation in progress. You will be getting the project evaluation rating out of 10 and also the positive and constructive feedback of the evaluator regarding your project journey with Unified Mentor. So I hope it is clear to you that this is how you will be submitting your project. Also, one more important pointer, that is you will be getting a single project evaluation report for all of your projects. For example, if you are working on 3 projects or 4 projects, okay, then you will not be getting a separate project evaluation report for each of your projects. You will be getting a single project evaluation report for all of your projects. And also you guys have to submit and you guys have to submit all of your projects at once only at the end of your internship program, one by one. Okay, like here in the dashboard section, like for example, if you worked on 2 projects, so 2 projects will be visible to you here. So you will be submitting the project one by one at the end of your internship program only. You don't have to do it in the middle of your internship program. You have to submit the projects at the end of your internship program. I hope it is clear to each one of you that when you will be submitting your project, you have to submit your projects at the end of your internship program. Okay, so I hope it is clear to each one of you. And apart from that, one more feature has been added to our project portal, that is related to attendance marking. So now Sanjana from our support team will be basically assisting you that how you can mark your attendance, okay, while working during your program with Unified Mentor. And then once she's done explaining the same, then I'll be taking up all the important queries and questions you guys are having. Okay, so yes, Sanjana, you can start explaining the procedure related to attendance management so that the students can start with the same.
Okay, ma'am. So good evening, everybody. Now I will be sharing my screen and will be letting you know how you can mark your attendance on the system on the project portal. And please make sure everybody that once you start working on the project, then only you have to start marking your attendance. Okay. In case any day you are just working on your learning modules, or if you are just working on the learning part only, then you don't have to mark it. Once you will start your project, let's say you are starting your project from 1 week from now, or after a month, once your learning gets completed, then you will start marking your attendance over here, so that we can know that you are going the progress of your report, that you are regularly working on that. So once you open your project portal, this dashboard will come. Okay, and you straight have to go to your profile over here and click, and there you will be finding the option of attendance dashboard and today's attendance, and you have to log in over here. Now one thing, basically we usually tell you all that you have to log in at least for like 2 hours or 3 hours in a day. If the duration is less than 2 hours, then you will be receiving the absent sign over here. Your attendance will be marked as absent. But in for marking it present, you have to just give 3 hours minimum for the attendance. Okay, and in case you find that your status is pending or the absent has been marked and you want to raise a query, you can raise it from here. Here we will be providing you the several options. Sometimes what happens that some technical glitch happens, or you forgot to log out, or you have just mentioned wrong in out and out time. Okay, so these are the options that we have provided to you so that your attendance status can get corrected. But once you raise this query, the changes will be made from our end only. The admin panel will be doing the changes. So let's say you have accidentally logged out. because sometimes we just try to log in, log out, and it gets logged out. So if that happens, then you just have to click on this option, just describe your query, whatever query you have. Then you just have to mention the correct time and correct logout, and you will be submitting that to us. Same, if your login is not recorded, then also we have provided you these options, incorrect and other. If any other reason is also there, you can just message us over here so that we can have it in a record why you are not working or why the absent has been marked. So this is basically the structure. And again, I'm explaining you that you have to log in for at least 3 hours, then the present will be marked. Okay, but if it will be less than 1 hour, then the absent will be marked. So please work on regular basis on the projects, and try to work on a regular basis only. So this is the basic structure of the attendance dashboard.
Okay, Sanjana, thank you so much, and I hope regarding the attendance marking, it is clear to each one of you. Okay, thank you so much, Sanjana. And guys, now we will be having a Q&A session where I already mentioned in the initial part of this induction session that firstly, I'll be explaining you guys the entire procedure and the process. Okay, and then we will be moving ahead to the Q&A section, and in the second part of this induction session, we will be having the Q&A session. Okay, so now what I'll be doing for the same, basically I'll be turning on the Q&A option, which is available in the activities portion of this Google Meet. You guys can drop your queries, whatever issues, whatever concerns you are having, one by one in the Q&A section. I'll first wait for a few queries, for receiving a few queries. Okay, and then I'll answer them one by one. Okay. Okay, guys. So I was telling you that I'll be turning on the Q&A option now. You guys can drop your queries, whatever issues, whatever concerns you are having, and I'll be answering them one by one. Okay. So just a second, I'll be turning on the Q&A option. Okay, and also guys, I just want to inform you one more very important thing, that to make your onboarding or your orientation experience with Unified Mentor a smooth one, okay, where you are not facing any problems or any queries, okay, we have basically designed a 4-day onboarding structure for you. Okay, so for that, I'll be informing you regarding the structure, regarding the schedule. Okay, and for all of these basically things which I'll be mentioning in this schedule, you will be getting a Google Meeting link. Okay, and all the important information regarding the same in your this WhatsApp community channel, which I ask you guys to join as soon as possible, so that you guys are not missing out on any important information. Okay, so on the very first day, basically an induction session will be conducted by the HR manager, which is being conducted now, where basically I'll be letting you guys know the procedure, the process you guys have to follow for completing this journey with Unified Mentor. Once that is done, on the very next day, you will be having a guidance or a support session, which will be conducted by our support team, where basically they will be giving you an overview of the procedure, of the process, which we have discussed in today's session. And then basically once that is done, basically we will be moving ahead to the procedure. We will be moving ahead to they will be taking all of your important queries or concerns you are having. Then on day 3, a mentor connect session will be conducted, where the mentor will be guiding you, they will be connecting with you, and they will be guiding you regarding your project creation, like what steps you have to take, what is the procedure you guys have to follow for creating your projects with Unified Mentor. And once that is done, Okay, on every Tuesday and Thursday, project TL sessions are conducted where your project TL will be connecting with you, and they will be guiding you with whatever queries or whatever concerns you are having related to project creation, any kind of tools and technology confirmation you want to do. Like, it can be anything. Okay, so the mentors will be connecting with you and they will be guiding you with all of these important things. Okay, and once that is done, on every weekend basis, either on Saturday or Sunday, like, your doubt sessions will be conducted for your respective domain in which you have enrolled yourself with Unified Mentor. So for your respective domain, the doubt sessions will be conducted, and for the doubt sessions, basically the mentor will be connecting with you and they will be guiding you with any of the issues or concerns you are having in creating the projects, or like any of the issues or concerns you are having in the in the learning modules. If anything you are not able to understand, anything you are not able to basically go ahead with in your learning module, so for all of these things, basically your mentor will be guiding you for the same. So I hope it is clear to each one of you. Okay, now what I'll be doing, I'll be turning on the Q&A option. I'll first wait for a few queries, receiving a few queries, and then I'll start answering them one by one. Okay, so here you go. The Q&A section is open for you guys. Okay, you guys can start dropping your queries one by one, and I'll just wait first for receiving a bunch of queries and then I'll answer them one by one. Okay, guys, so now I'll start answering your questions one by one. Just a second. Okay, no worries, Mohammed Junaid. Then you can start with the process which I have explained you guys in this session. Yes, Avinash Arora. Yes, Ojasvi Soni, firstly, you will be completing your learning modules and then you will be starting with your projects, okay? So for receiving the performance-based stipend, Maheshwari, firstly you have to go through the project documentation, and then you have to see like what all things are the context of the project is, what is the context of the project, what is the KPI of the project, what is the problem statement, and then accordingly you have to create your project. Use the right tools and techniques for the database for creating your project. Yes, Kushal, as ma'am explained you regarding the same, you have to do that. Yes, you cannot start with the same. Yashika Gupta. Okay, Vishal Rajput, you can check your spam or junk folder once, and if you haven't still received the same, you can reach out to our customer support team and they will be helping you at the earliest. By today itself, Pavitran. Yes, Deepak. No, no, it won't. It will not be counted, Karthik. So like you cannot skip the videos. It is designed for like your going through basically the learning concepts is designed to make your foundation or your base strong, okay, for the completion of the project. So you cannot skip the same, okay. You can go through it once, like it will take 15 to 20 minutes only. Fatima, you will be getting the recorded video of this session, so you can go through the same. Don't worry about that. After the learning session is completed, Sanjana. Today also, Joy, you can start with the learning modules. Kushal, I have already explained you that you will be getting the projects in your project portal. You have to firstly select the domain and the subdomain, and after that, the projects will be assigned to you. Okay? Like depending upon your selection, the projects will be assigned to you on the project portal. Performance-based typing, Chitrangada. One by one, Priyanshu Singh. Yes, you will be getting the recorded video of this session, Smita. Yes, I'll be providing you with the point of contact. Just a second. Uh, I hope my screen is visible to each one of you. So on our company's website itself, guys, there is a basically WhatsApp icon available on the bottom left corner of the screen. You can click on the same and you will be redirected to this type of page where are the what details of our team available on WhatsApp are available. And then after that also like at the very end, like at the very last web page, our team is available on WhatsApp on this number only, and they are also available on call on this number only. So you can connect with them on this number. Okay, just a second. I hope Khushi Soni, it is clear to you. Okay, Mahima Bhardwaj, please connect with the team. I think there is some technical glitch. Daily basis, once you are done with your internship, like once you are done with your learning modules, Karthik, yeah, you have to start with the projects and you have to work on the same on a daily basis. Raj Gupta, you will be getting the recorded video of this session. You can go through the same. It will be checked, but it will be more beneficial, Karan, if you submit it at the end of the internship program. You can start in between, like after the completion of your learning modules, like after 15 days, you can start. Nivas. View my project. So on the project portal here, you can see in the dashboard section, the projects will be visible to you. You can select your project from start new project option. Currently, I'm not able to select the same, but you can start basically select the project by clicking on the start new project option. Pavina. Yes, Krishnaja. You have to start with the project once you are done with your learning modules. It is provided from our side, Munawar. Gagandeep Singh, like whatever query or concern you are having, you can share it like here only. Or if like it is like a very like it requires a resolution from our side, like detailed resolution. So you are also free to connect with our support team in tomorrow's session for 3 hours, Vipul Kumar. Oh, okay, Naveen. So you have enrolled for today's internship program, right? So don't worry, Naveen. You can connect with the team on the number I shared with you. They will be guiding you for the same. Okay, Soumya, but I think you haven't shared anything with me yet. So I don't know regarding the same, but you can connect with the team. Don't worry. Yes, after the completion of the modules, Rehan. Yes, in the very first half of your program in which you have enrolled yourself with Unified Mentor, you have to complete your learning modules, Pavitran. You don't have to work on the projects while learning. Once you are done with your learning program, then you will start working on the projects, Biru. Yes, you have to do 3 to 4 projects only, Kushal, in the 6 months internship program. Okay, Vishal Rajput, once you can check your spam or junk folder, and if it's still you haven't received the same, you can connect with the support team and they will be helping you at the earliest. Part you will be informed regarding tomorrow's session timing in the WhatsApp community channel itself. Yes, you can log in into the project portal once you are done with the learning modules. Muskan Singh. Yes, Rupesh, you will be provided with the placement assistance from our side where we will be training you on how to you have to create the ATS friendly resume, how to prepare for the interviews, what all things you have to keep in your mind while presenting yourself during the interviews. After the interview, what you have to do, and we also have a very exciting feature for you that is Fit Resume, which will allow you to apply for different job opportunities at one place, create an ATS friendly resume, everything. Okay, but that will be done after the completion of your internship program. Yes, Nitisha, it will be provided. When you will start working on the projects, Dhruvan Patil. In the very first half of your internship, like on the journey in which you have enrolled yourself with Unified Mentor, you have to complete the learning modules, Arti. Um, yes, you can do that, but Kajal, my suggestion to you will be like firstly go through the learning modules, and no, the stipend will not be provided on a monthly basis. It is entirely performance based. Okay, Ojasvi Sony, you can try deleting that project, okay? And if the subdomain list is not visible to you, then you can connect with the support team or you can share the screenshot with me at hr@unifiedmentor.com. No, you don't have to do that. Aditya Das, for that, you can confirm with the mentor in the Mentor Connect session on day 3. 2 projects, Abhiram. Oh, okay. Yes, Chandra Vardhan, you can connect with the support team. They will be changing your domain. Don't worry. Yes, no worries, Chitranganda. It is totally performance based and you will be getting it once you have the project evaluation is done. Sanjana. Yes, you can do that, Sachin, but my suggestion will be to you the same one. Firstly, complete the learning modules. Yes, Tarun. Yes, it will be given to you, Dinesh. In between your learning modules, the assignments are available. No, Mohammed. Yes, first you have to complete the learning journey, Kartika, and then the project journey. Yes, I'll be providing you with the recorded video of this session. Ujjwal Sharma. Sorry, Priya Jaiswal, I'm not able to understand. Yes, Pavitran, you can start with your learning from day 2 also. Yes, and it will be totally performance based, Deepak. Yes, Krishnaja. No, it will not be marked. Akshata, it will not be marked. On the LMS platform which has been provided to you, Kushi. Other like while selecting the other project, you can change the subdomain or just be Sony. Like it totally depends on you, Kartika. Like whenever you are working, you can mark your attendance. Like regarding your experience with Unified Mentor, Anupama Sethi. Okay, please connect with the support team for the same, Manav Chaturvedi. Okay, Vishal Rajput, if you haven't received the mail till now regarding the offer letter and the portal access, even in the spam folder it is not available, please connect with the team as soon as possible. No, you have to complete the internship in 3 months only if the designated time period is 3 months. Okay, and the performance will be, stipend will be totally performance based. No, Biru, you can't do that. Yes, Ashish. Yes, Ujjwal, you will be getting the same. Firstly, select the subdomain and then you will be asked to select the projects, Munisha. Firstly, select the subdomain. Middle of the month, Nivas. You can raise your doubt with the support team, and also you can raise your doubt with the support chatbot option, which is available on the learning portal, Rupesh. You can check the list, Maheshwari, once. No, you have to submit the URLs. Muskan Singh. Feedback videos basically are the feedback regarding your experience with Unified Mentor. For 4 months, you have to do 2 projects. At the end of the 4th month, you have to submit the projects, Manoj. Yes, you can connect with the team, like whatever doubts you are having, Pavina. Yes, you will be getting the recorded video of this session, so don't worry. No, first you have to complete the learning modules all together once, and then after that you will start with your learning, with your project, Sri Hari. On the basis of the performance in your projects, Ranshur. Okay, guys, so with this, I think I have covered all the queries and questions that were available in the Q&A section. And with this, we come to an end of this induction session. And I hope whatever information I have shared with you guys till now regarding your learning modules, your project journey, your learning journey, and whatever other information I have shared with you guys, I hope it is clear to each one of you. And from tomorrow onwards, you will be having your support session, then your mentor connect session. So make sure you are joining the same in order to get your all of your doubts and whatever issues or whatever concerns you are having to get them clarified. Apart from that, thank you so much for joining this induction session, and thank you so much for listening out to me really patiently throughout this induction session. Thanks a lot, and may this internship opportunity turns out to be very fruitful and very successful for each one of you. Take care of yourself. All the very best. Okay, and you guys can leave the meeting now. Thank you so much.